Oh my god! Who would it be, guys? Who would it be? Long time no see. Oh my god, guys! What the frig? It's pretty nostalgic, isn't it? I'm at half mast right now. You know, like, what's going on? How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Dude, it's pretty nostalgic, man, getting into this. It's been a while since we played Dishonored, hasn't it? Oh my god. I think some of you probably wondered if I was ever going to come back, and you know what? I don't friggin' know, but let's get into it. I'm ready to get crazy with this video, you know? So, yeah. Oh my god, dude, I can't tell you. It's so friggin' sunny and hot out here today. It feels like summer's finally come, and it's pretty weird in a way, because I just finished all my exams, which is why I've had a break from YouTube and stuff, because I didn't have time to put out all the videos and stuff, and I know you guys must be a little bit annoyed, I imagine, because you're like, well, what does this guy think he is? He comes back and he does the 100 sub video, and he's all like, oh, I'm going to start uploading videos again, and then he disappears again. I mean, it's one thing for someone to have 2 breaks, for a random 3 for a year. I'm going to stab someone with this pen. And I apologize, because I was starting to upload videos again, and I thought I was making my big comeback after a lot of crazy stuff happened. But yeah, I suddenly got into exams and all of that, and realized I couldn't come back to YouTube because I was up to my neck in bollocks. You know, I had a 10-hour revision schedule, and so much has happened since the last time I saw you guys. But the important thing you need to know now is that school's out. Friggin', I finished my exams, so I've got a whole summer ahead of me, and we can finally start making freaking videos again, dude. And I'm so happy about that. I'm friggin' ready to go. So, it's been about a year, guys, I think, since I made a video, because I know I uploaded a few a month ago, but those were actually pre-recorded a long time ago, and I was just editing them very slowly, because I'm a bit of a lazy bastard. So, guys, it's very nostalgic for me, because the weather is lovely out here today, and it's the start of summer for me, and we're playing Dishonored, and I remember the first episode I recorded of Dishonored, the very first episode, I just finished my GCSEs, which over in here in England are kind of like the first real, proper, like, oh snap, these are big exams you do, and it's where you can kind of get your dick torn off if you don't do well. So and I remember I just finished them, and it was a lovely day about a year ago, and I was ready to start my summer holidays, and it's like today is the exact copy of that. I've just finished my A-levels, which are the second big set of exams, and it's a beautiful summer's day, and I'm ready to get into Dishonored again. So it's like kind of history is repeating itself, you know. So it's a little bit weird for me. I'm not too sure what's going on. Like, it's great to be back, but also it's very nostalgic. It's like, whoa, dude. It's like I've gone back in time or something. So anyway, the other thing which is going to be repeating itself, it's not just history which is repeating itself, I'm going to suck at this game because it's on super hards, and I haven't played it in a year, so I'm really excited to get back into it, but I'm probably going to suck eggs for a while, so bear with me, and we'll see how it goes, you know? Let's get into it! I'm freaking ready, dude. Got an empty house to myself, because I never like recording when there are people in the house, because I am a bit noisy. And I feel bad if someone's working and they have to put up with me shouting and screaming, so I waited till everyone was out. Friggin', that's right, I live with my parents, like a real PC gamer. Okay, we're gonna have to run through the controls real quick. Let's do some game talk for a second. I can't remember how to play, so real talk. That's stealth. That's not stealth. Wait, there's a dude. There are 2 dudes over there. Okay. That's swipey swipe. That's teleporty teleport. How do I run? Okay, no. Oh, I remember how I run. I can't run when I'm sleeping. Gotcha. Okay. Can I roll? I think there's a way to roll, but I can't remember. If you guys know how to do that, that'd be awesome. Drop me a comment about it. Be like, Max, you suck at this game. Yo, what you doing, man? You're making a super hard walkthrough, you can't even play a game? Son of a... That's disgraceful. Alright, so what have we got left to do, guys? Let's have a look. That is not what I want. There we go. Yeah, I probably should have run myself through the controls before I started recording. But guys, I was so freaking excited. I was like, oh snap! I wanna talk to my broses, my friends, you know, because you guys are really close to me. I tell you stuff I wouldn't even tell my my grandmother or my mom or something, you know. So I was a little hasty to meet you, and yeah, I friggin' wanted to get back into it. So bear with me. This is going to be a learning process for all of us, because you probably don't remember what the frig's going on either. All right, so we got a few optional objectives. So we've completed that. We've spared. No, we haven't. Wait, have we spared him? I think, yeah, we spared this guy, and we killed the overseer, which is cool. And now the last things we need to do in this mission are we need to talk to good old Granny Rags in her apartment. So we got two options here, basically, guys. We've finished the main mission, so we can either report back to Samuel and his big old boat and be like, hey, dude, you wanna whip out your dick, so finish the mission, you know, have a good old jack off with him and relieve some of that tension. Or we can do a side mission. What am I doing? There we go. We can do a side mission and talk to Granny Rags, who is basically this old woman who she just likes to, you know, be on her own, and she likes to look after her rats, and she's got a thing for little animals, and her husband's died, so she's a bit of a widow, and she's a bit crazy, but you know, you like her because she's kind of endearing, and we do her favors because we feel sorry for her. And I like her. She's quite a badass old lady. So we can do a side mission. You know what? Yeah, I think we're going to do a side mission. So we don't want to report back to Samuel. So I've decided with this playthrough I'm going to try and do all the optional missions. And it's not just going to be like a straight... Instead of doing a speed run of all the main quests for you guys, I think we're just going to try and do an 100% run and complete all the little things. Because I know quite a lot about, having played the game a lot, I know all about the little missions and stuff, so we're going to run through all the side quests as well, so you can really get a feel for the world, and it should be good, because it does reveal to you a lot about how things go, and it gives you a more complete sense of the world. So then we're going to try and do an 100% run, and yeah, let's go for it. So I hope you're happy to sit back for a slightly longer walkthrough as we really get into the story behind it. And I'll try and show you as much as I can of the game, complete it as much as possible. And I hope you guys are ready to sit back with an apple juice or something. I really could use some apple juice right now, but we don't friggin' have any, so yeah, I know it sucks. But and get into it. Let's go. All right, so we need to go down to the distillery district and find Granny Rags. Sorry guys, I apologize if my commentary is a bit lame. I have not recorded, this is the first time I've recorded a video in a year, so I have no idea what I'm doing, kind of thing. It is very weird, but I think after a few minutes I'll get into it, and we'll be chatting like nobody's business, you know. Because I've always, I guess, what I've always done when I've made videos, is I've never considered it as like a business thing, like I'm going to sit down and try and be a school teacher and talk you through the videos and the walkthroughs. I've always just thought, you guys are my friends, I really like you all, so we're just gonna like sit down and have a bit of a chat, you know? Just like friggin', I don't know, like you would with your best friend and your dog kind of thing, if that makes sense. So that's what I've always done, and I think it really works. It's very casual, laid back, carefree kind of style, and I really like it. I hope you do too. So yeah. And I hope you guys will stay with me for all of this, because it's been a pleasure kind of being able to hang out with you guys friggin' throughout my whole exams. When I was pretty intense. I was doing an hour's revision, then a 10-minute break, an hour's revision, then a 10-minute break. It was pretty relentless, and I always did think, I'd really like to watch a video, make a video, and just hang out with you guys. And then I was like, you know what, that's going to be my motivation for this particular game. What? My exams, I'm going to keep thinking all I have to do is get through these exams, and then I can hang out with you guys again. And that was what kept me going, you know, so thanks guys, probably helped me pass my exams or whatever. What? That's locked. That's bollocks. Where do I get a key, man? Whoa, hold on. Switch. Use the switch, man. Oh, snap! Alright. I don't know why it said I needed a key. I just had to flick a little switch. Alright. Whatever. Oh, this is where we rescued that guy, isn't it? Yeah. He was all tied up with some weird bondage. I don't know. It was a bit weird, wasn't it? I wasn't too comfortable with it. But, yeah, we freed him. Or we killed him. I don't really remember. So, yeah. Let's go to the distillery district. Let's get our beer on. Because for those of you who don't know, distillery district is where they brew the alcohol for the pubs and stuff. So, yeah. Your guess is as good as mine why Granny Rags is hanging out around alcoholics and pubs. I guess she likes, the old lady likes her Jack Daniels, I don't know. We're about to find out. So how many of you guys drink? That's a good question. I've been straight edge for about 4 months now, so no drugs, no alcohol. And yeah, I actually enjoy it a lot more. I don't like getting drunk, because I feel like if you have to get drunk to have a good time around people, then they're not really your friends if you can't have a good time with them just being yourself, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I certainly much prefer not drinking, because I feel you're not yourself when you drink, and people who drink generally, it's just they don't have the self-confidence to be, like, relaxed around people, and I've never had that problem, because I don't know if you noticed, I'm a very noisy guy. And of course then there are some other people as well who kind of just drink 1 or 2 beers because they like it, they like the taste, they enjoy a pint or whatever, and I'm good with that, you know. If you want to do that, that's cool, I have respect for that. As long as you're not getting drunk all the time, that's all I care about. Alright, so I think there's a pretty good like line between people who drink because they enjoy it and people who drink to get drunk. And I think it's not good to be the one who gets drunk, because it's a bit lame, but that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, because, you know, it's always an open discussion around here. What am I doing? Is the other thing I want to know. Alright, let's get our game on. I've been watching some Yu-Gi-Oh! GX recently. Woo! Oh god, there's a guy. Alright, Tinky Tinky. Stinky Winky. Oh, come on, don't... There you go, bring it. Oh, dude, there's a little, dude.
I know you're somewhere around here.
Trolling around, doing his thing. Oh, snap, there he is! Alright. Go on.
Can't stay hidden forever.
Where is he? Where is he? Ah!
I'll find you, you hagfish.
Stabby, stabby. Go. Ah! I'm scared. What am I doing? Okay. I think I just killed a man. Alright. Hopefully no one saw that. Is there any more? Any more of the crafty bastards? Alright. As you can see, my gameplay a little rusty. If you are just joining this walkthrough, I should warn you, if you're looking for a good time and just a funny walkthrough, stick around. But if you're looking for a professional run-through, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing right now, so I wouldn't, I'd find someone else, but thank you for stopping by, you know. Alright. Granny Rags, there she is, alright. I'll introduce you to the Granny, and, she's a little bit of a strange lady, so, don't be surprised by what you see, because, she likes her creepy crawlies. She likes rats
Dunwall
and
citizens.
alcohol.
John Clavering Boulevard has been
take from that what
designated
you will.
a restricted travel area.
It's gonna be a little difficult
Any
to get along
citizens
with.
are liable to search or imprison
It's alright.
at the discretion of the City Watch.
She's overall pretty cool lady. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Whoa. Alright. We're on the rooftops, guys. Welcome to Dunwall. See, I remember the name of the town, so I haven't forgotten anything. Anything. I have forgotten a few things. I've forgotten how to freaking run in this game, and I've forgotten how to jump, so there we go. Solved one problem already. Look at that. Guys, I've been watching a lot of TV recently, because when you're doing exams and stuff, right, video games can be quite time consuming, so I didn't really have time to friggin' play much of them. But TV program, you know, 40-50 minutes, if you just watch an episode, it's pretty good to keep you relaxed, and it's a nice break. So I've been watching this new show called Penny Dreadful. Friggin' reminds me a lot of Dishonored. If you like this game, I'd really check it out. It's called Penny Dreadful. It's on Sky Atlantic. Every week they release an episode or something. Check it out online. It's really, really interesting. Set in Victorian London. It's got a supernatural element to it. So you friggin' you'll be following the police, like trying to hunt down Jack the Ripper or one of those iconic figures, and all of a sudden, boom, some supernatural dude will come out like some zombie and eat someone, and it's like, oh snap, what's going on? And it's really interesting. It's really awesome. It's had me pretty hooked. It's a little bit gory for those who don't like excessive gore, so I wouldn't do that if you don't like the whole nasty. But it follows like classic English story characters, so Dorian Gray, Frankenstein, the monster, all of these people. It's really good. I check it out. Yeah, that's what I've been getting into recently, and it is very much like Dishonored, so yeah, if you like it. The reason we're loitering around in this house is because I remembered there is some plot devices in here. There's some really heavy... I remember I was playing through this the first time I ever played through this particular mission, I was pretty sick, and I wasn't feeling well, and I just remember being blown away by this, because it's so moving and so sad. It's basically this mother's journal. I'm not going to read all of it, because it's quite long, sorry, but it's very moving. There's a plague coming through Dunwall, if you've probably picked that up already by playing through the story, and both her sons get taken by it, and eventually she gets the fever. She watches both her sons die, her husband die, and then she dies as well. It's really, I remember thinking, God, dude, this is a fictional game, but it's based on real life Victorian London, and families lived and died because of this plague, you know? It took away so many lives and so many stories away from the city, and it's really quite sad when you think about it. So yeah, I'd recommend... I'm not going to read through all of it because it's long, but you can see the last entry. I have the fever now, no gods come near anymore, and that's the last thing she writes. If you play through this game yourself, I really recommend reading through all the little journals and stuff, because it does give you an insight into this world, and it's quite powerful. It may be a fictional world, but it's based on a real world city, you know? London was like this during the plague, and it's pretty sad. And it does give you powerful motivation to try and stop the plague, which you can do depending on the choices you make. So it's just an interesting thing. I think it's pretty moving. But anyway, guys, let's get on with the mission. No more dilly-dallying. So to avoid this playthrough being friggin' long as fudge and everyone getting really bored of it, I'm not going to read all the journal entries, but if you pick up the game yourself, I highly recommend that you read everything and just get... Because this game isn't a game you just play for fun, it's a game you're immersed in for a story, you know? So I recommend reading everything. Anyway, next up, Granny Rags. And this is something that I'm not going to skip because it's pretty interesting, so hold on to your hats, guys. It's probably going to have to wait for the next friggin' episode because we're already at 15 minutes. But guys, welcome back to Dishonored. Friggin', I'm going to see you in 2 seconds. I'm just going to start a new recording. I hope you're going to enjoy it. I hope you're having a banging old time with this video, and exams are over, I am free, and the weather is beautiful, so expect to see a lot more of me. I have missed you guys, love you, bye 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 bye!